So we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. So for yesterday, you guys read chapters 1 and 2 of The Giver. And these were the things you guys said were a little off-putting or weird about the society. You talked about how people were released, how their careers and their mate and their husbands or wives were chosen for them, and how children were given to the families didn't have their own children, as well as how there were no animals. So I was wondering, for chapters 3 through 5, what things did you guys find equally as off-putting or weird about the society? One, Anusha?
The emphasis on sameness.
Yes, likeness and sameness. No individuality at all in this society. Anything else? Yes, Will?
I didn't like how nobody had any emotion to them.
Right. Emotions. Anything else? Anything else, Anusha?
The pill.
Yes, the pill. Anyone else look at anything? Find anything? No? So let's see. There was also the announcements that come over the loudspeakers. That was another one. Yeah. And I think that's pretty good for this chapter. So why don't we find these things out about the society? Let's think about why that is. So how do these correspond to things in our own society, how we see it? So released. I just mentioned how instead people go to jail or are arrested. What else is there? What about careers? We get to choose our own careers in American society, right? Right? Yes, Will?
A lot of what our career is based on what we do in college.
Right. So, education. And I say choice. Matchmaking. You guys get to. We can just talk about the rest of these things. Matchmaking. What happens? We get to choose our own husbands and wives, right? In American society. What about children? Nusha?
You can have your own children, you can adopt children,
Exactly.
you can have IVF.
Exactly. Obviously, we have pets and animals in our society. We're all likeness. What would you say about our society and individuality?
Everybody is their own person and they all express creativity.
Yeah, especially recently, right? You see all these things about people wanting to be themselves. We promote it here at school, right? And of course, the pill, we don't give you guys. You guys haven't had any pills about suppressing how you feel. You guys can have crushes on your fellow classmates and things like that. So my question is, and go ahead and make this up. My question is, why do you think the Council of Elders and the Giver put these things in society? Because these are so well planned as you read in the book. So why do you think it's like this in this society? What do you think? Do you think there's a goal here? What is it, Will?
A lot of the things can be good and can be bad. And it sounds like the elders want to keep people safe and
safe
inside.
Yes. Safe. I apologize for my handwriting. Anything else, Anusha?
It's more like predictability. If you have choice, you can make a different choice, but then the elders can control if they know what you're going to do.
So, yes. So, what Lowry is trying to do is really talk to us about an idea of this. Does anyone know what this word means, utopia? Anyone count this word, Anusha?
Perfect society.
Yes, a perfect society. So what Lowry is trying to do is try to give us an idea of what a perfect society is like. Because these things are to address, not problems, but difficulties in society. Talking about how it can be difficult to find the right career for a person, or how matchmaking, the difficulties of finding a husband or wife, of having children, of punishments by if you do something wrong in society. So this is what the author is trying to do, is show us trying to solve these problems of society. What that might actually look like if we were to do that without thinking about the positives. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a perfect society in this book, Will?
I don't think it's perfect. It just seems really boring.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's no highs, there's no lows, right? there's no highs either. Anything else? Any other ideas? Society and show.
The fact that like in the movie they show he leaves, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing there's something similar in the book.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if he's going to leave it, then there's something wrong with it.
Exactly, right. So as you foreshadowed there, a little jumping, reading ahead in Nusha, but our character will encounter some problems he has with society. So in your readings tonight, I want you to keep in mind these few things. I want you to say them as I point to them. Ready?
What?
Why?
Why?
What?
Yes. What? Why? What? I want you to think about this as you go through your reading tonight. Because you're going to encounter more oddities about the society. It's going to be weird. You're going to encounter things that you may agree with, you may not agree with. So the first what is, what do you read stands out to you? Yeah, what's standing out to you? I want you to try to identify those things and bring them in tomorrow. The first why is, why does it stand out to you? I want you to tell me why it either bothers you, why you maybe actually agree with this weird thing. The second why is, why do you think the Council of Elders did this? What do you think they were trying to get at? What issues about our own society do you think they were trying to solve? And the final what is, what do you think about this yourself? So, yeah. So come in tomorrow thinking about the what, the why, and the what, and we will continue this discussion.